Hey, what's up, man? Jamie Gonzalez.
I'm Shad Stoker.
Born Detailer podcast. Full of facts.
Let's go.
Why we always gotta mess that up, bro?
Nah, we usually got it.
We're here full of facts.
You know?
Man, it's been a... Well, we're here, man. What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. Life is good. I am gassed, but...
I had this guy wrote me... I follow him. He's a YouTuber. And we kind of, his name's the Economic Ninja.
Okay.
And he's like really tunes in with like a lot of the different car things, and you know, things are going bad. The stock market crashed during the, you know, Monday. It was like Black Monday. Anyways.
Monday.
Yeah. So are you seeing any slowing down? Have you guys slowed down business wise? What is the streets? I know you talk to a lot of different detailers and you talk to a lot of different companies, businesses, not even detailers, just businesses across the board. All you deal with tons of business owners, right?
Yeah. It depends, man. Some people are up. Most people are seeing a little bit of a pullback, but it's like people can.
Is that a mental pullback? Or is like,
yes,
what's happening?
Yes,
you think it's like you're taking in all this negativity and all these different things are coming at you. Something bad happened over here. Something bad happened over here, and psychologically in the back of your head, you make fake scenarios happen, and it throws you off. But when you just put your blinders on, you look ahead and you have your focus, you got your goal up here. I don't know, because he was drilling me, so he wanted me to tell him how bad things were going. I was like, bro, things aren't really bad for me right now.
No, well, so and we go through this every 4 years, and people forget the fact that we are in an election year. And regardless, people are unsure. Every time we get to this time of year during an election year, things get squirrely, man, because so many people think that whoever gets elected is going to change the landscape. Yes, they can affect some things, but like either way, things aren't going to like the world's not going to get cut in half tomorrow. Like it's not going to get turned upside down. So yes, this is natural. So we're in a bit. I wouldn't say a recession, but people have been talking about a recession for so long that it's just like when you tell your kid you're stupid every day, he's going to grow up and be stupid because you're telling him he's stupid.
Yeah, you got to give him that. The media tell him he's the greatest ever.
The media is constantly telling you, we're in a recession, we're this, we're that, everyone gets scared.
But circumstances right now are different. Like, everything is more expensive. Everyone's feeling inflation right now. Everyone has, and I can say you do have, you know, business owners, we do have a little bit more control of, you know, the roller coaster of life, right?
Yep.
So like, I know I look at my numbers weekly, daily, whatever, and I'm gonna say, all right, I need to take these sales. I need to be more aggressive in this department. I need to be more aggressive here. But what about the people that work for people and, you know, they know like this is my hourly wage and this is what's happening. I know I'm only gonna get paid, you know, $2,000 or $1,000, whatever money they're making every 2 weeks. How would you look at it?
Well, as a business owner, as the owner of the company, you have to create ways to incentivize your people to do better and more work. Like just because they're on an hourly rate doesn't mean that you can't drop that hourly rate by 50 cents or start them out 50 cents less, but give them a dollar potential if they're doing more cars, right? Pay on performance. There's not enough of that happens.
And I think that's another thing too, is I feel like even at a Walmart or at any place, all these places, it should be performance based.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, but we're at this weird time where everyone wants to be equal. And yeah, you should be equal and everyone should start at that same level, but the business sector everything should be performance based.
When you incentivize people to do the least amount, everyone but the A players, which is a small percentage, are going to do the least amount. Because if I'm incentivized to do the least amount of work to make the same pay as if I do the most amount of work to get the same pay, I'm incentivized to do less work. If I'm not an A player that just doesn't have the option to not do their best, that's what you're going to get. When you incentivize people to do more that aren't A players or are on the way to be A players, when you incentivize people to perform, they're going to perform better. Yeah,
and I think this guy, I want to show you this video, but a lot of people are saying that customer service is dead.
It's not dead, but it's definitely a lost art.
Yeah, it is. It's a definitely lost art. And I feel like a lot of people, I think they're in their head thinking, I'm never going to be able to afford a house. I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to be able to, you know, have everything, to buy designer clothes or whatever and just blow their money. And they don't realize everyone every business owner, I'm sorry to say, like all the business owners I know started from nothing. Like,
yeah.
very few that I know that were like, oh, their parents gave them this, and now, you know.
When you tell yourself, I'm never going to be able, you literally will never be able to. There's a great analogy that, so if you've ever been whitewater rafting, you'll notice during the instructions, the people that the tour guides will never tell you.
Plug in the mic, Gus. I want need to ask you stuff. Plug in the mic too.
When you're whitewater rafting, the instructors will never tell you, don't paddle towards that rock. Because as soon as they say, don't paddle towards that rock, you mentally go, rock, 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 and you start paddling towards that rock. So they say, hey, paddle this way. They don't say, don't go towards the rock. They say, go this way instead. So because mentally, when you say, I'm never going to do this, you will find ways to never do that. You will find ways to screw up opportunities or to do less. You'll find ways to make that true.
So what do you do as someone that is doing the same thing over and over and they want more, but they don't have that entrepreneur thought, or they're not that side hustler? They just got to cut back, right? If you know you're only going to make the same thing over and over and over, and you don't have the chances, you can't really be mad because you're not performing. Yeah, you can't get a six pack and not perform. Like, you're not just going to get the six pack, bro.
I'm absolutely. I'm a huge
lose a six pack, bro. If you don't do that every day, like, your six pack is not going to be the six pack. I'm not a huge fan of the millionaire next door mindset of save your way to wealth. It'll never happen. You have to earn your way to wealth. So if you want more, yes, you can cut back, but you have to cut back with the intent. I'm going to cut back, but I'm going to take that money and not spend it or save it. I'm going to invest it, or I'm going to learn more, right? People undervalue self-improvement, investing in themselves. If you make $1,000 a month and you drop your bills back by $200, that $200 shouldn't go in a savings account. That $200 shouldn't go in an investment account. That $200 should be saved up for you to go and take a course or go to a program or learn. Until you're making $200,000 a year, investing into other things is almost a waste. You have to invest into yourself to where you can make $200,000 a year, and then you have a lot more income to then make substantial investments into building your wealth. Because most of the people that save till they're 64, they die before then. So like, you're gonna work 30-something years or 40 years of your life, and then retire, and you'll die in 10 years. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna live 60 years, 64 years to die.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're gonna die, and your kids are gonna get it. It's gonna get double taxed, whatever. Even if you do have it in different trust funds, or you have it, you have it tax planned well. No matter what, it's like you're right though. You can't save your way to the top. I guess it's all perspective though, right?
I mean,
if that's what you want, just don't want anything.
But here's the thing: this is why I'm not saying savings isn't good, but you can't save your way to wealth, because when you're constantly in that scarcity mentality, right? Oh, I've got to nickel and dime, and not get this coffee and not do this and not do that, because that's how I'm going to create wealth.
That's why I work. I work every day because I want my coffee every day. I want to go out. It's like. But hey, we got young Gus right here. If you guys don't know, he's our Gen Zer, resident Gen Zer. So he was just talking to me yesterday, and I was like, he didn't work yesterday. I was like, what are you doing? He came to the shop. He says, I'm about to go to the bins. And what do you do at the bins? Tell these dudes what you're doing at the bins.
All right, so check this out. What I do, I go there. I usually go like early morning, 8, 7, just whenever they open. But yesterday I went later. But I usually go early morning, wake up, go there, get there before everyone goes there. There's always a line waiting outside because there's all these resellers. What you do, you just go in, stay there all day, wait for the rotations, get all that shit that you want. Just like look around, find some stuff that you feel like you could resell, or like you just want for yourself because you feel like it'd be dope. Just clothes and stuff. Clothes,
but you buy it to flip, and you just want to be fly.
Yeah,
so you do both. Yeah, you definitely do both. Yeah, so like what I'm saying is like, so he has his normal job, and then he also has his side thing that he always does.
Two things that he enjoys doing this, right? This is a passion for him to go and find these deals. Find something that is a passion of yours that you can also turn into an income. So he's killing two birds. Exactly. He's having fun and earning at the same time. This is the Gary Vee approach. He tells you if you want to make more money, go to yard sales. Go to the thrift store. Spend a little bit of time doing something that you like to do, and turn it into an income.
But even like this, so my detailing cars, or my industry I got into, auto body, dance, whatever I'm doing, I didn't love this at first. I just wanted to get the check. I wanted to get the check. I kept on grinding. I did it so much that it became easy, and that's what I loved. I realized I don't want to go do that because I can just go do this and make the same amount of money. So you know, you can train yourself to fall in love with something.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to do anything that's...
Love the success. Like, you don't have to love the act, but if you love the process, I love being successful and I'm successful at this, you can learn to love what you do. You know, it's funny, you did say something, you said that people are hurting. You know who's not hurting? The top 1%. They're growing faster than ever. You know why? Because they have their blinders on, like you were talking. They're focused on the goal. They're not focused on what's happening. They're focused on, how do I get to the goal? Okay, this thing happens, but fine. How do I get over that to get to the goal? They're not focused on what's going on around them. They're only focused on their attainment of their goal. And whatever happens around them is just another obstacle that they have to overcome to get what they want.
So you can be a 1%er. You don't. 1%er doesn't need. There's 1%ers in every group. Like, you don't need to be once financially. Yeah, that's one of them. But you can be. What if you just like to be a certain way? There's a lot of happy people. If you're happy and that's what you're doing and your day to day, like, what's your 1%? What do you want to be? What's going to make you happy? If financially that's what you want to work, you want to be a millionaire, you want to do all this stuff. If that's just set your goals. You want to be in shape like you you have a lot. Like, you freaking work out, you do all this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's crazy.
We all have our own.
Everyone's. There's a lot of things going on right now.
We're gonna go back.
But
to
listen to this dude.
Think about it like this. Most people, 50% of people, or something like this number, are employed by small business, mom and pop. Okay, what companies are getting hit the hardest right now? You see all these mass closures, Walgreens, all these fast food places, all these places shutting down stores. That means people are losing their jobs. Now, if these big conglomerates, these monopoly fucking guy, land on Park Place people have to close stores, what happens to the mom and pops? With the insurance, taxes are going up. Lord knows why. So I think it's high.
I pulled up that clip just because I wanted to say, we're mom and pop, you're a mom and pop. We work at, everywhere.
Small businesses.
We're all small businesses, right? But everybody, I feel like the big shift from younger millennial people that were trying to go out and work, they always want to have that corporate job. They want to go out and they want to sit at the desk and they want to do this and they want to have that, I don't know, just like that safety net. A safety net versus, working here, the safety net is being surrounded by a lot of workers, a lot of grinders. We're together. We're here. The safety net, I feel like people need to shift away from these big conglomerates. I don't know, man. I lost my train of thought.
No, man. Here's the benefit.
ADD messed up.
Here's the benefit of working at a small business versus a conglomerate. Is when you're working in a small business like this, you have insights that you wouldn't have at a Walmart, right? You'll teach them. You'll talk to people. They'll see how the business is ran. They'll see what makes it successful. They'll learn things about running a business or just being successful in general that you won't learn at a massive company because they don't care. They say, "Come do your work. This is your job. Don't venture over here. Don't look over here."
And they don't want you to do more than that either because you throw them off. Like, they don't want people that are outside. They really just want you to be there, be a cashier, be a stalker, be this, be like they have those. And I feel like a lot of people that come and work here, they don't realize coming here, we're like the SWAT team of car. We do everything. Like, I just don't want you to be a good dent guy. I don't want you to be I want you to do everything. You can go to a collision center and go do all that, which is fine. But,
But you also have people in the right seat. Like, it's not like, oh, you're shitty at painting, so you're going to do painting. It's like, hey, you're great at polishing and you can paint, so you're going to polish primarily, but if I need you to, you're going to paint. But you don't have the painter, the best painter doing polishing, the best polisher doing painting, but they can and do if need be. So that's another thing people don't do is they don't put the right people in the right seats. Like, put the person that's best at that thing in that position and give them an opportunity to excel. You know what I mean? Like,
fucking taking all these trips and stuff, and to be fair, I'm taking trips too, but it's to make money. And I'm also, in my head, I'm like...
So let me go back, because I watched this whole video. This dude's kind of a doom or gloom dude, but he's kind of telling people to stop to be... Like, you just don't get to take trips. Like, he worked to that. Like, he was a shitbag for his, up until his 30s. And I think he was in the mid-30s, around maybe our age, something like that. So you can't just expect everything today. And I feel like a lot of people, especially with social media and everything, you expect to go somewhere and all of a sudden be the manager, be the owner of the business, and not realize it's like, bro, like shit's stressful, bro. Like I have all these loans out, I got this, I got that, I got to deal with the city, I got to deal with all these things, and the cool thing about Gus is like you're gonna find out when you do start getting a lot of your selling a ton of product, it's gonna require more and more and more risk versus like you can go. I was telling you, my friend, he goes out of state and does stuff. It's like everything. It's just really risky.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Just have to take risks.
That's the detriment to social media is people don't see the journey. They don't see the process. They see, oh, this guy's.
He has a Lambo. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah,
and he's a real estate guy. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, he does this.
Yep.
He's a Bitcoin dude. Like, come on, bro.
10
Like,
years. 10 years to overnight success in anything that you do.
Or maybe his hustle is that. Maybe his hustle is selling you that dream.
Right. Telling
and
you
he's not even that.
That shit's least. Yeah.
He's not even that. Like, what's that one dude that he was making fun of the guy that works out that's a dad? And Watson.
Yeah.
Watson, what's his fucking
Wes Watson?
Yeah, dude, I hate this dude. But he, whatever, bro. This guy took too much steroids, but I think this dude's a phony, bro.
One of the best analogies or visual representation of this is an iceberg, right? When you see an iceberg, you see this massive thing on the water that looks humongous. What you don't see is the other 90% of that's underwater. Right? So
what would you do if you met P Diddy right
funny.
now? Yo, what'd you do to Bieber? What'd you do to Usher, you punk ass bitch? Oh, look, anybody who's been to prison knows that if somebody is facing charges that have to do with some kids or some human trafficking on your prison system.
Man right here.
The man? That's your man?
Miami's like that.
Oh, what a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Wes Watson's a buster, dude. What? Like, bro, this dude says, this guy's so funny, dude.
Crazy coincidence?
Oh, bro, you're probably oh, bro.
Yeah, you definitely.
Bro, let me tell you this.
I hate
So
hypocrites.
Wes Watson is funny because he says he has all his prison crap that he went, like, whatever, bro. That is the funniest thing, dude. Hey, I guess innocent proof.
be a man of your word.
Dude,
Be a man of your word.
Did you watch
Be
that
impeccable
thing?
with your
Did he
word.
beat
Yeah.
Cassie down?
Yeah.
That's the saddest, bro. There's no, dude. You're not gangster. That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yep. Be a man of your word. Be impeccable with your word. One of the best things I ever read, it's in a book called The Four Agreements, is be impeccable
Bro, I
with
gotta
your
do
word.
one more other
If you
thing.
say you're gonna,
Love
if
this.
you say you're gonna do something, do it. If you say you're about something, if you say you're against this type of behavior,
I just can't believe
don't
that.
fanboy
I
out
can't
when you
believe
see
that he
dude.
freaking like, bro. Aren't you a baller, bro? Like, why, like, bro. I can tell you right now. If I've seen some extra famous people. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you the names, but there's people I've done work for, and that's been here that like billionaires, really, really famous people, and I actually got mad at one of my guys that was working because we had some cool dude come in here and he fanned out. I said, bro, like he's here, man. Like he's supporting us. Let's just do our job really good. Let's take care of it. You know what I mean? I like don't. Oh man, dude, Wes Watson's Max Buster, bro. He'll probably beat my ass though. So I'm sorry, bro, if I've said that, bro. You sniff too much freaking creatine.
That's
know
too
what I
much
mean?
creatine.
Yeah, bro, like calm down. We're just talking, but let me see this. Oh my gosh, bro. Watch this. This is the ultimate win. You're gonna love this. Oh, why isn't it playing? Oh, volume, where's it? Watch this. Look.
Oh, yeah,
This
I saw
guy.
it.
Oh, bro.
So
he said-
he won by losing.
Yeah, dude.
He won by. So it's funny because I actually had
To
somebody.
lose at the Olympics. Yeah, one door may have shut, but
Thousands is open, bro. Like,
Would you rather
Now ruin
win
someone's
the gold medal at the Olympics, or would you rather all the women in the world know that you're packing a 10-inch freaking unit?
No, I
Like,
mean, it was, dude. I watched my son said it to me, and I wasn't even thinking, man. I was just like, dude.
Someone said this is the worst way to lose at the Olympics.
No, it's the best way. Like,
Oh, bro, that shit's so funny, dude.
That is the
Best way to lose, anyways, bro. Like, life is good, bro. That guy, that's funny. My son sent me that. I was like, I think he sent me.
that guy didn't lose at all.
This is mine and my son's feed.
People say, I don't know how y'all standing out there in the heat. We are broke, all right? My personal need for money is way more important than my health right now.
No doubt.
That's some real shit, dude. He's like, why you out here?
All right.
But that's the thing, bro, is people bitch about it, but then they get off of work and they go home and they sit their asses on the couch. Go home and read a motherfucking book. Go home and watch an educational video.
If you're doing it though, like, so say if you go home and read a book, okay? say that's your goal. Maybe you're working for that. So don't be a bitch about it. Say, I'm working I want to get off work so I can just go and kick it and read a book. And don't look at it as something negative. Maybe if you turn your perspective on, like, hey, I work so hard, I'm gonna go home and I get to sit and read.
Yeah, for sure.
Or I get to zone out on my phone.
But that's fine. But don't bitch about the place that you're in if you're not doing things to fix it or to
Stop
change it.
bitching, bro.
Right.
Like, man, it's like sometimes it's like
either own.
I guess I just like to bitch, bro.
Either own being lazy, be grateful that you get to go home and be lazy, or do something about it.
Dude, I can't believe this dude. Mindset, gang, prison dude. Look at his whole thing. Like, his whole monologue is like, make X amount of money. And dude, I think this dude sold his tushy.
Yeah. Bro, so I've showed you cats that he coaches.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, Guerrero Fitness dude that I've showed you. He's in West Watson. Like that's. Yeah.
I
actually know another person locally that's a really successful dude that's done this.
Shit. We got.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this?
That's the reason. I've been watching Goldie's content. He be getting me in trouble.
He just seems extra insecure. Why are you fucking with this dude right here?
I don't know. I watched the whole thing. The dude kind of brought it on himself, but he definitely went overboard with it for sure. For sure. I mean, yeah.
But I don't get it. It's like, how are you going to be like, all right, this guy.
You know why? Because he was triggered. Whatever that dude said, and that dude didn't point at him specifically, but whatever that dude said triggered him, so he acted on emotion. That's what I'm saying. You could be successful, you could be big, but you can still be a bitch. You can still fucking have insecurities and get triggered.
Get it. It's like, bro,
handle your emotions, man.
I was sending this thing to my, I guess, Keanu Reeves saying, let's see. Keanu Reeves was like, I learned when I was, I guess when he turned 40, he realized that he's just not going to argue with people that are, I don't know. I just feel like
most people.
This guy, what he's preaching, he should have. It's completely opposite of what it's like, bro. Like, what? You're a bully, bro, and not even a bully. It's like you're not even a gangster, bro. You're over here. If you would have touched this dude, you'd be back in prison, bro. You're just being a bitch and running your mouth.
Yeah, I mean,
what is this dude? If anything, I don't know where this, but it's like, bro, like. I wouldn't even try to fight you. Look at this dude. This dude eats kids for breakfast.
But the thing is, they're both successful. They're both have completely different thought processes on your mentality. But they're both successful. There's not just one way to be successful. So find the way that fits you. Find the way that you believe in. That's the thing. There's not enough grace or acceptance of people having a different viewpoint of you. Oh, you think this person should be president, so I hate you. Like, who gives a shit? Like, that's cool. You have your opinion, have your voice, do your thing. You know what I mean? Just don't bring it on me. If I don't agree with it, don't continue to preach it upon me. So, have your beliefs, but keep them to yourself for other people that want to hear it.
And we have beliefs, and guess what? Our opinion does not matter at all. So whatever. But we're out here in these streets, bro.
You know what?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. We just chopped it up.
We went all over. Keanu Reeves, West Watson.
Yeah, West Watson. Hey.
Jimmy John in the car.
Dude, don't beat us up. No, I think I can take it. I can take you, bro. Bite them up. Hey, more detailers. Jamie Gonzalez.
I'm Shad Stoker.
Peace out, man. Peace. Pretty cool.